I love it when you talk dirty.
I'm gonna take Jazz with the shout out. But welcome to part 2 of the 17th episode of the Dirty Talks podcast. We back at it. I feel like we don't need to re-say names because
y'all know who it is.
Y'all know what the fuck going on.
Y'all seen this before. Y'all know what we do. All of that good shit.
You know what you here for.
You know what you came to see.
Exactly.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? I did it. Oh, I had that shit on point.
You did it.
Yeah, I should be an actor. But
Take some classes.
Go make that money, man. Go make that money. Get out there.
I hope y'all genuine. Should I invest in the acting class?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
feel like you really could.
Got personality, you should invest in acting classes because people with personality are fucking naturally
You could be the next Cat
funny
Williams.
and charismatic. So taking a class to hone in on those skills.
Even if you're not trying to be the next damn Denzel Washington, it's just a tap into the flow. Because I feel like there is a flow everybody need to practice to get into. You can't just get into flow like that. Like sometimes I'm in perfect synchronicity with my flow on the show, and sometimes I'm not. But to train yourself to just pop in that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Yeah, no, that's
maybe we should look into that.
I feel like what we should do, me, you, and Gabs, we should all do a skit for the podcast. I feel like
I need an acting class first.
We should do a skit.
Let's take a group acting class.
Y'all should take an acting class together and vlog it.
Yeah.
And then
that'd be hilarious.
I would love
That's
that.
what y'all should do, like BuzzFeed
class too.
Like how BuzzFeed used to
like the Try Guys.
Yeah, I love the Try Guys.
These are all broken.
I ain't got no. I'll be all right.
I gotta go back and watch the old videos.
There's a lot of drama with the Try Guys right now.
You already both y'all already know how to dance. Y'all dance on the pole at Club Arrows. Fuck.
Vibes.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we got
I'm
videos
like,
of y'all.
who know how to
I
dance?
sent it to Butter when we.
Oh yeah.
The pole. We gotta take you there.
I don't be dancing for real like that.
You probably go
saw your
there.
ass.
One
I
of
just
these
get drunk.
weekends.
I saw your ass.
I just get drunk.
I saw you.
Vibe is like my favorite bar, and it's a gay bar. It's dope. I like gay bars because everybody's like authentic. They being themselves. Nobody's trying to be too cool. Everybody's free. You go to these other bars where niggas is trying to be too
Wallflowers,
be too flashy.
For real.
Niggas got a jury, but they neck hurt. That shit don't even make sense. It's just.
Cardi B said it best. She said, "I'm done with going to regular bars. I'm gonna stick to the gay bars because people don't act too cool."
Exactly.
And that's like, for real, how I feel. When you go to a gay bar, everybody's dancing, talking. It's easy to meet new people. You can dance with a stranger, like whatever. It's whatever.
Exactly.
Niggas be voguing.
Oh yeah.
Up and down the bar.
I need to go. I need to go on that day because I always miss that.
The last time we went, there was a couple of voguers. They were getting busy.
Yeah,
they were getting busy.
I missed it.
They definitely be. But based off the conversation we was having about like manipulation versus seduction, do y'all feel like sometimes the manipulation can come into play when they are afraid of their partner's potential? Like, what if they kind of foresee, damn, if I really build her up too much or him up too much, they might realize, like, I'm
how
bigger than you and
are.
I deserve someone better and leave you. You feel like, what they call it, the Stockholm syndrome?
Can I tell you what that is?
Go ahead.
If you ever feel that way as a man, that if you're afraid to build her up, so you either keep her at the same level or or you breadcrumb your affection or your whatever your compliments and things like that because you don't want her feeling too good. That's called narcissism, and you should probably go get help. Like if you feel that way, that's called a narcissistic, abusive type of situation. So if you feel that way, that means you're a narcissist or you have narcissistic traits, and you should probably go get help because nobody should ever feel that way. If you feel that way, you have a very deep rooted issue. Honestly,
I feel like it's an insecurity issue.
Narcissists are the most insecure people on the planet Earth. If you're a narcissist, you're scared. You're scared of everything, but that's why you use all the manipulation. Yeah, you keep everything in control. You learn how to manipulate. You learn
people.
You use seduction. You use manipulation. You use lies.
Manipulation,
but only when it's to your benefit.
I'm gonna look up. Hold on. I feel like y'all can keep talking. I'm about to look up the like clinical or just the regular definitions of seduction and manipulation because I really want to see how they
coincide.
How they different. Yeah, because I don't know. But what I was saying, can it ever be a good thing for a partner to be being scared of their potential? Like, say if the person likes to drink and they can potentially see them being an alcoholic, or
Right. Well, that's different.
That's different.
That's
That's
not positive potential. That's not even potential. That's
not
demise.
Right.
So if a person can see your demise, then cool. And then that can be like, okay, that person might be mad. You see their downfall, so they'll get mad, and y'all might break up about that type of shit. But then if you see a person's potential as like being able to grow and evolve, that is potential.
And you're scared that they might evolve past you or whatever, or want more than what you have to offer because you know that you ain't shit, or you know that they could get better, or you're just living in fear. Because most of the time, if a woman has somebody they want, they could. Yeah, there's always better, but they want you.
Do you feel like
you know
that's
what I mean?
why,
But it's like when you're afraid of that.
Do you feel like that's why older men want younger women?
No, not all the time.
I don't know.
I don't think it is all the
Why
time.
do you think?
I feel like younger women
I feel like for one,
have more of the manipulation.
Older men like younger women. I'm talking about, when I say that, I'm talking about like it's a 15, 20 year difference. Like 15, 10 plus years. And you could tell like the niggas older than her. Like you can look at them and tell it's an age gap. I feel like older men like younger women because I hear niggas saying on podcasts saying that because the younger woman hasn't experienced life as much. She's not as damaged. She ain't go through much. They can kind of mold them into the woman they want them to be. Her body might be nice and tight. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't. I don't mind stretch marks at all, but like they might not want stretch marks. They may not want to be reminded like, damn, she been through some shit before, or she already had kids or whatnot. I feel like older men feel like they can get that soft, submissive women, and I feel like it comes in the form of manipulation a lot of times. The submissiveness that they want, they kind of want them to be robotic. But I feel like that's why.
Again, if you're a man like that, you are very.
It's like them dealing with a war vet in their minds. Like, damn, if I date a woman my age, she been through some shit. She got PTSD. I don't want.
But I think with a lot of older men, like, okay, boom,
they're the ones getting manipulated most of the time.
When you're dating a younger girl. Younger girls have been through shit. We have gone through shit. We have been through pain. Even the ones with perfect bodies, they've been through psychological issues. They might have been molested or whatever. They know how to use their body to get what they want, and they know what you want from them. A lot of older guys fuck with younger women because it makes them feel youthful. It's kind of like drinking from the fountain of youth. Like, it makes you feel jolted. It makes you feel excited. It makes you feel happy to wake up every day. Like, that's why old-ass men get with young-ass women. Because it makes them feel like they're young again and they can do some shit. And, like, don't let her be a positive person. She gonna be in that man's will. Because at the end of the day, she brought light to his life.
Yeah.
She brought light. You bring light to a person's life. That's totally different. So it's like, truthfully, they get manipulated, and they might use their finances because a lot of men use their finances. But if you're a smart girly, you'll be saving from that man giving you all them thousands of dollars.
I guess I'm more so talking about not like a sugar daddy, sugar baby situation, like an older nigga who got some sauce about himself. Cause one of my friends,
okay,
but not
example about that.
Wait. So I got a perfect example. My female friend who I used to work with, I won't say which job, but she's young. She probably like 20 years old or 19. And she's dating a nigga who's 42 years old. And I used to work with her. And I had to tell her, like, me, Jazz, and Gabs got access to the podcast page because she had messaged us talking about, first it was Halloween, and she started talking to me about the nigga who she was dating. She said she was still dating him, like the older nigga or whatnot. And then we just messaging separately, and like he really has her fucked up mentally. Like she couldn't function, or just going like she can't function day to day. She's talking about her mom said she should stop, and I'm surprised that her mom's even cool with her dating a nigga that's 42 when she like 19 or 20 came in by her own alcohol. And I asked her, I'm just like, so what exactly does he do like that makes you go off? And I guess she be pressing him about a relationship. He say, I need to find peace before, or need to be at peace before we get into a relationship. I'm like, yo, this, I was honest with her, I'm like, yo, this is like some bullshit. I'm like, I used to tell women that I didn't want to be in a relationship with, like, oh, I just need to be healed and find peace and it's not the right time. I'm still finding myself. We can continue to fuck type shit. Like that's what he putting you in, and you young right now, so you really don't see it. But like that nigga is manipulating you to the fullest. Cause anytime she pressed him about a relationship, he said that she said that he would just like stop messaging her, like he would just ignore it. So he training her to not talk about that, or else she would get ignored. Like we can't talk about a relationship, or I'm not responding type shit.
Yeah, that's the
and I feel like that's a high form
as well.
of manipulation.
Very high form of it.
For sure.
But she also has...
And I'd be probably scared of her potential because she's young, she's attractive. She hasn't even seen, like, the world yet, and she ain't got that much experience under her belt. When you talk to her, you could tell she's still kind of young or whatnot. So he could be scared of her potential. So he's trying to, like, the Stockholm Syndrome, keep her down and make her think that that's the best that she can get.
All I be saying to women who are young, date men
Be
from
out
other
there.
states, date men of other races, date men of different ethnic backgrounds, date island men, date motherfucking southern men, date New York men, date men from California, date any nigga.
All of them.
Stop dating just the man, the first motherfucker who come into your life and falling head over heels in love. Stop doing it. Stop being a simp.
Right.
Because he ain't simping for you.
That's my thing. Though. I feel like sometimes older men prey on younger women in a bad way.
They do, definitely.
Like,
I definitely agree. And depending on who they run into, they can get that shit off. Because a lot of young women wasn't put up on game. Now me, I was raised around all men.
And I don't think
I was raised around all niggas, all hood niggas, all older hood niggas. When I was younger, bro, I done had niggas beckoning, calling at my motherfucking door since I was 14. So nothing is new under the sun for me. So niggas think she's 22. This gonna be easy. I'ma just be able to do this, that, and the third, give her a little couple $100 and I'ma get her. Meanwhile, I got 2 whole ass kids and I'm quick to say, my kids need something. And I don't got all the drama that come with most girls and their baby daddies, because my baby daddy and me don't fuck with each other like that. So I don't got to deal with that. So you ain't getting nothing but health and peace and love and harmony over this bitch. So if you not bringing no peace and harmony and love and finances and all that shit over this here, you won't be here. So it's like they prey on the ones who live with their mothers. You know what I'm saying? Who's sheltered in because mommy don't want you doing this.
Mom saying like, or was okay in their relationship.
Because at the end of the day,
I'm not. My daughter comes.
It's kind of like child. It's kind of like child marriage.
It's a hell no.
Because you want your daughter to be able to have money to help you.
Right.
See, no, I'm looking at it from the state. I'm gonna make sure I have enough money for my daughter.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying
but
that's
she don't
why
got
the mother
she probably
is
got a
okay
man
with
in her
it.
life. Yeah.
That's why the mother okay with it because she probably ain't married.
Because she said her dad was always the type to try to buy shit to make them feel bad. Like he don't
exactly
quality time. I guess. Not
so her mother wants her to have the same type of situation because at the end of the day, misery love comes.
Yeah, just make sure he got money, girl. Nah, my daughter is 20 years younger than I'm just like nigga, like I'm having man-to-man conversation. Like nigga, what the fuck are you doing with my daughter right now? Why the fuck you don't have a woman your age? Like I'm gonna give him a reality check.
That's how my mom is. That's exactly how. Yep. Yeah. Because what do we want with you?
Yeah, like what the fuck y'all got to talk
what
about?
What is you gonna do for him?
My daughter can't even buy her own alcohol, bro. Like, where the fuck are y'all even going? Chuck E. Cheese?
The movies.
Or jump on a fucking bounce house? My daughter, like, the fuck out of here, bro.
It's crazy.
Nigga listening to R. Kelly on the way to the dates.
I've definitely went on dates with some older men and like dealt with the whole like, oh, you so young, and them having like these
yeah, basically
these fucking ideas that they mirror onto me because they think this is how I should be or whatever. Like,
mold you.
Yeah,
because their wife ain't doing that.
But you ain't
shit.
on that.
Yeah.
I ain't.
Wife can't even bend at
I'm
a
gonna
90
hurt your
degree
feelings.
angle anymore.
Hey, I'm gonna hurt your feelings. I'm gonna do you worse than Lori Harvey. Right. Fuck wrong with you. Like, I'm gonna do you dirty.
Tell Steve Harvey I don't want
you. Ain't gotta want me, baby, but your cousins and them do. We ain't gonna even talk too much about it. Like, the niggas behind the scenes do. Like, nobody's worried. Like, at the end of the day, motherfuckers want to be on some, oh, yeah, well, young girls, da-da-da-da. Like, at the end of the day, I'm going to get what I'm going to get. And you got what you wanted to get. You enjoyed yourself for whatever the fuck you enjoyed yourself for, and I got what I wanted to get.
It's like a commendable transaction, I guess. Like that. Like, yeah, some niggas don't have a mouthpiece. They know how to lead with money. Like, I can provide this for you.
Yeah.
Even niggas with mouthpieces still spend their money, though. Facts. And that's what a lot of
I do it in a way where it benefits both of us.
No,
like,
not even just saying you. Like, I'm saying
I don't know how to talk. I'm shy as fuck.
Motherfuckers who are extreme, like, got their shit together, like, extremely. Like, oh my God, my life is just completely together. Like, I take Summers in the Hamptons type of thing. They get off on being able to help a person and spending money and do for a person, right? So then that's a form of their manipulation because I can do it and it's not gonna fuck my life up.
Right.
Me giving this person this, me giving this girl $5K ain't finna fuck shit up I got going on, so I can afford this. I can do this. So it's like another bill. So it's just like, it depends on, all I be saying is choose the right type of older dude if you gonna fuck with an older dude as a young ass girl. Right. Don't choose the one who can't teach you shit. Don't choose the nigga who getting drunk every weekend, trying to be young.
Treat it like a transaction.
Fuck with him transactionally.
Nigga dressing like one of them franchise boys at 40 years old.
Come the fuck on.
Let
that nigga be bumping that loud ass music in that old school at 49. I'm gonna kick his ass.
Nigga reminiscing about Jabos.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah. Take me home about his old strolling days.
Take me home.
He want to hear it,
nigga.
Like, so hold on, I want to read the definition of seduction. Then I'm reading the definition of manipulation. So seduction says the action of seducing someone. But hold on, okay, maybe I should have went.
You should look up the etymology of
seducing meaning. Let me see, seducing.
We should have brought some quotes from the book of The Art of Seduction.
It said
that book is a very good book to read.
Listen,
hold on, it says so. Seduce says attract someone to a belief or into a course of action that is indivisible or foolhardy. I wasn't expecting that.
Okay.
What is this?
Let me see.
It's at the top.
Enticing someone into sexual activity. A lawyer has seduced a female client. Attract someone to a belief or into a course of action that is indivisible or foolhardy. So it's like, it's manipulation.
All right, so I want to look up the meaning of manipulation because is it really a? Let me see. It's handle or control, typically in a skillful manner. Control or influence cleverly, unfairly. I feel like that's the main key.
That's
unfairly.
Unfairly.
Yeah, or
unfairly. You can manipulate something and still have fairness. You know what I mean?
Or you could have fairness or not. See, as I said in the definition.
It's like you can or you cannot.
I feel like seduction is more like sexual though.
Yeah, it's more of like a sexual tone, but you could also
But it don't gotta be sexual though. Like platonic manipulation. I mean, not even platonic seduction. Platonic seduction happens all the time. Friend zoning a nigga is seduction because you still want this person's energy around you. Mm-hmm. You just don't want to fuck them. So you like, bro, you the Brody. Like, so now you done friend zoned them, but y'all still friends. Mm-hmm. Like, you still get to have this person's energy. They get to still have yours. Y'all just not gonna fuck. Y'all friends. So it's the same shit. So it's like to say that manipulation and seduction are separate, you can't even say that because they go together.
They really do.
You can't have one without the other.
You can't.
You can't. Because you just ran the shit.
Using it.
Like, if you use a manipulation in a bad way, but you can also use seduction in a fucking bad way. Like, you can seduce some shit for the wrong reasons. It's all the way down to fucking when you teenagers and shit, and the guy's 3 years older than the girl, she might be 15, he's 3 years older.
18, yeah.
Right, so he's considered grown. But, you know what I'm saying? Then you got 20-year-olds who date girls at 16, 17, but he's manipulated this girl into believing that she's mature, she's so adult-like, she's grown, she should do what the fuck she want to do. Yeah, like you done seduced this girl into giving you this pussy.
Listen to this shit. So I just looked up like some Art of Seduction. Art of Seduction is by Robert Greene.
Yes,
if you ever really want to
48 Laws of Power.
Exactly. It's a really good book. Even if you can't say if you have ADHD like me or neurodivergent, just read the audiobook or something like that, or watch a podcast about it or something like that. But this fucking quote is fucking crazy. It says, a seduction should never settle into a comfortable routine. That's why I hate when niggas have routines. This shit is weird to me. Don't ever settle into a comfortable routine. The middle and latter chapters will instruct you in the art of alternating hope and despair, pleasure and pain until your victims weaken and succumb. Tell me that's not manipulation.
The way he put that.
But that's what it is. When you are really trying to seduce somebody,
so fucking bad. Like,
when you really trying to seduce
I
somebody,
want a woman to feel like she got with me.
But sometimes the woman wants to feel. But it's okay when
Mm-hmm.
it's wanted.
Okay.
Sometimes I want you to get me.
Yes, get
like
me.
Like a bunny in a trap in the wilderness.
But the thing is
Sometimes.
when you're moving the chest pieces.
Like, oh, nigga, you was slit and she's smiling though. Like,
but the only thing is it's more. It's not like the unfair manipulation when you're not moving chess pieces without her looking. You know what I mean? Move the chess pieces while she can see. Yep. It's when you're trying to do that behind the scenes type shit to instruct her on which way to go or to manipulate the actions of which she's going to go. That's when it turns over into some manipulation and the unfair manipulation. And that's when you're using your powers for the evil side. So it's like
I'm doing.
It's like when you have the power. That's why I'm super honest with anybody that I decide to get with, because I understand the power that I have. I'm never going to use this power and not be completely honest with what my motives are going to be, because I don't ever want to be like, oh, that bitch got me for some pussy shit, like, or be some type of story. She like, ain't nobody trying to be no Me Too story.
I would tell you that I'm seducing you. I'm telling you, like, yo, I'm attracted to you. I want to do this for you, this and that. Like, I'm
just
not
do whatever you need to do, but just make sure all your chess pieces are being moved while she's looking.
Yeah,
let her see. Don't be doing nothing behind the scenes and shit. I mean, make yourself look nice and presentable. Make your house look nice and presentable.
I'm definitely
things like that, but not where it's gonna move and like manipulate her into a bedroom.
The only thing I'm doing behind the scenes is like, getting a whiff of my dick, make sure my shit not musty, or like just make sure I got enough cologne on.
That's just personal hygiene.
Shit like, I'm doing that type of shit behind closed doors.
But I feel like that's just where when it comes sexually, that's where the line is drawn. Like, just make sure whatever you're doing isn't going to be unfair and
don't be drugging bitches or nothing.
Yeah, like, please. Make sure every piece that you move, she sees and she likes, and let her be the determination on whether or not she should like it or not. It's like when men start doing all that behind the scenes stuff or playbook shit and, oh, you should, like, what is it, them dating coaches? They be getting on my nerves. Them weird dating coaches
Some
on YouTube.
Some of them good. Some of them are dope.
But still, it's fall in love with.
Yeah.
Huh?
When you got a dating coach, and it's like, if the coach is teaching you, oh, say this, and who are you dating for real? Like, are you dating the person who you met, or are you dating the fucking dating coach? Like, yeah, because who did you fall in love with? If, like, it's just weird to me. Like, I want to know a person authentically. Like, if you're awkward and you socially awkward around women, I want to know that. That might be sexy to me.
Right. Like, do the weird quirky shit around me. Be like, authentic.
You might snort when you laugh. Snort then. Like, you might not be the.
Because don't fuck around and say something that. Because first of all, bitches be on YouTube. I've been seeing a whole bunch of the shit that the fucking dating coaches be saying. And they begin. Have you been seeing like the TikToks like POV or with the dude who's trying the triangle method, or like they know the method? You know what I mean? The triangle method is when you like look at the eye, look at one eye, look at the other eye, look at the lips, look at the eye, look at the other eye, look at the lips, and it causes somebody to like be more like into you or like be more hypnotized by you. Mm-hmm. But it's like. The biggest turn off to me is when I can tell like when a nigga's trying to like
corny ass shit.
Yeah. And it's like, just be authentic. Just let yourself be awkward. Let yourself do whatever. Because then that's gonna allow me to.
What the fuck? I ain't never heard of no shit like that.
Yeah, I never heard like look at this eye.
No, you're not gonna move your. That's just with eye contact and stuff. Or like there's different types of methods that the dating coaches will.
You gotta look down.
I know. It's just
like
I'm just saying she got an ass and she got nice.
Because meanwhile, I don't want a nigga looking from my eye to my.
I don't like eye contact.
You feel me?
Right, like look at. Don't look at me. I'm
gonna walk past you to make sure you got an ass first. Like, we might make eye contact.
But my point in saying that is like I hate knowing that a nigga is reading a playbook. You know what I mean? Like, I can peep it from a mile away. Or, like, if I feel like he's repeating some shit or if it's, like, super repetitive, then I was just like...
off a script.
Yeah, it's like, no, what are you doing? Just
I always try to, like, anytime I approach women in public, I always try to make it a regular conversation. So, say if we at a bar and something on the TV, I'll try to make it something about that. Like, if it's a football game on, I'll be like, damn, these Browns are pissing me off. Or, I don't know, just something about... she out with her friends. She looking like she's not having that much of a good time. I'm like, damn, you probably should have stayed in tonight, huh? Like, I just try to build the conversation off of something genuine because I hate looking like just another nigga. Like, I hate saying, oh, hey, beautiful, you so gorgeous. It's like, why am I already validating her? I don't even know I'm like her. Like, I'm not about to validate myself to you. I'm going to see if you cool first, and then we into each other enough. We can validate each other. But, like, I don't want to come off as desperate or I'm just giving you all these compliments and you barely know me. It's like, no, I'm going to make you work for it. We can have a regular conversation. I'm going to have playful banter with you. And then in the midst of that, if you can keep up, you might get some compliments out of me. But I'm not about to just validate you off top. Like, I feel that's where niggas fuck up at.
But
niggas,
why not? That
because I
why
feel
not
like,
validate
because
her?
a lot of times women look at niggas as being a nice guy. Yeah, munches.
Nah.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I mean, I feel like if you're, I mean,
that nigga a munch.
maybe not
So,
like
I'm being
right
nice
when
to you.
you walk up to me, you're like, you're so beautiful or da 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 or something corny like that. Like maybe open it up. But I feel like once the conversation is going and once the conversation is there,
no, compliments will come at
why
like,
not?
No, so you know what I'm saying? I'll start a conversation off of something like normal. It can be, like I say, just talking about something I see that's going on. Like whether it's on the TV or with your friends, with the group you with, it'll start off like that. And then in the midst of it, we really vibing. I'm like, oh, damn, I ain't even noticed at first. But like, I like the way you put, or I like this about your outfit, or I like this about you, or something like that. Eventually come. I'm not leading with that. I'm not leading, validating
Talk
you.
about my titties.
Yeah, it'll get there, but it ain't gonna be the first thing I say. Like I'm gonna let you.
Different.
You gonna be like, oh, I got titties. Damn, this nigga know. I forgot
Everybody
these was
different.
here.
Yeah,
I forgot
get
these
my
titties
pussy
were here.
wet while we're sitting here.
He's
You got about 5
I ain't gonna lie though.
Like, cause that's
it
the
depends
I look
on
at
how
that.
much of an attraction I have to it,
Yeah.
do how much.
Yeah,
I
it's a
want from
fine
the-
line because it could be creepy or I could be into
or
it.
I could be into it. It just all depends on who you are.
I try
Like,
to
bro,
balance that line.
But
Yeah.
men should probably take their egos out of it, and then if it doesn't hit a woman the right way, she's not feeling you like that. You're already.
At least you know.
At least you know. Go to it's on to the next one.
instead
after
of
that.
dragging it out, that's why I come across
Yeah.
like I'm very bold.
There's
like,
going
when
to
it
be a
comes
woman
sex
into
shit,
and I
man.
love bold women, bro, because it's like they kind of let me know that they kind of like me, because like I hate small talk, but I'll do it just to make women feel comfortable. Because I'm all about, I don't get turned on, so I know the woman is comfortable. But like if I can skip small talk and a woman is bold, she say what's on her mind, that's a turn on for me, because I know we both like bold and like breaking the ice, and we kind of like both socially awkward, got a dark sense of humor. Like it kind of like makes me put a guard down or a wall down. It's like, oh, she kind of like me, so I can be inappropriate with her, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna get offended. We really about to we might be fucking in the bathroom before we even get to the house. So like, you know what I'm saying? It kind of lets me know that I can
like
also
being
be
different
myself.
though when it comes to that though.
Yeah.
Because I be shocking nigga. Text a nigga like, you know what I was thinking about? Man, what you was thinking about? Sucking your dick.
Right. Make it click in the
Simple.
bag.
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, no, I like when girls are.
But then to a nigga I don't like,
Some,
I'm not
some,
coming like
some
that.
men can't even handle that though. Like
Hell
they're like,
no.
why are you texting all that?
I just met
It's
you.
a
I just met
Wednesday.
you. I want
Christ.
to
Follow what I'm, or they say something.
Niggas
dumb
don't like
back,
being
or
manipulated. So like they feel like you taking control of the situation and you manipulating it. Niggas like to control the narrative when it comes to dates. So like you beating him to talking about sex before
that
him
nigga
makes
Usher
him
say?
feel
He's
some type
not
of
for
way.
me.
He's not used. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like a nigga might not be used to that. It's like
What Usher
anytime
say
you
don't
go
trade in places.
yeah, exactly. Like if you talking about sex before him, that might throw him off. Like, oh well, damn. Like she doing this for me, and then niggas getting secure. They be like, oh, well, how many times she did this with another nigga?
Right,
And-
right.
Well, how many times have you done that lame ass shit with a girl?
Right.
That you done
right.
done 1,000 fucking
I'm
times.
sorry,
There it
do this
is.
routine.
Like,
Got his ass.
Right, yeah. This is Spider-Man meme. Niggas don't like that. They point at a girl
For
and she
real.
pointing back. Like,
They be mad as fuck,
you
like-
bitch shoot out webs too. Like, I ain't know that.
it's cool
Like,
when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
Right.
Fuck them. Birds of a feather.
So let me ask y'all this. So say y'all have a successful first date, right? And the sex is great, and it was unexpected. Like you didn't know I was gonna end up, clicking
Fucking.
like this or whatnot, and you feel like, damn, this nigga really worked his hand the best way possible. And y'all keep fucking. The sex is great. y'all develop in a relationship, y'all end up in a relationship, and the sex is still great, but it's a lot of things that you see as red flags, or it's a lot of things you don't like that he does. Maybe vice versa for a man. Do y'all feel like sex can be so good to a point to where y'all tolerance level for bullshit goes up? Like, have y'all ever stayed in a situation longer than y'all should have because the sex was like A1?
I have, but I was young
I
as
have.
the fuck. But like,
I didn't even really start having
Not
great
no
sex
more.
up until about 5 or 6 years ago. So it's like, I mean, I feel like I stayed in the relationship more so because I wanted that emotional connection versus the sex, because sex really wasn't even that great for me anyway until I was like hitting my mid to late 20s.
wasn't really a
Sex was
relationship.
Damn.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever stayed in a
great
situation longer? Like, say it was some bullshit involved, but y'all stayed in it longer because of the sex. Like, has that happened to you?
Kinda.
I mean, I'm at a point where I feel like I have
but
great
like,
sex with.
It wasn't worth it. So
I
I
feel
was
like
like,
this
all
might
right,
be-
I'm over this. It's just like, yeah,
I
cool
don't.
off this.
How long did you stay? Like a month?
Here,
Or was it
babe.
like a year?
Ain't no for real.
I feel like I can
I
have.
can't even
This
call
might be really toxic for me to say, but I feel like I can have great sex with anybody
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
With anybody?
at this point. Yeah.
Oh no, I can't. Hell no.
I mean, it might not be great, but I'm
That's
just
what
saying.
I'm saying.
If
No,
I'm,
that's-
I'm not saying like it's not going to be like maybe not a mind blowing experience, but I could definitely like create my own. One, I'm
gonna
not going to
remember
be in
me,
the
though.
bed with you if we're not vibing on in a certain level anyway.
Facts.
So if there's like that initial like connection that I like and that I need in order to even want to fuck you, I'm gonna be able to get myself off unless your like dick won't get hard or like it's like a micro penis or like super little. I don't really see myself. You know what I mean? Like you can. I mean I don't know. Like I can get on top and I can do what it do, and then I can teach you along the way.
See, the thing is, like, if I feel like a woman is not enjoying it, I feel like I wouldn't be into it because it's like I get off on the women's enjoyment. Like, she's moaning and she's really turned on. It's like, damn, she getting this from me. I'm the source of the power. So that would turn me on within itself. But like, if a woman is just there and she thinking about laundry and bills and all this other shit, like that's not enjoyable for me. Cause
Did you? Why would she be thinking about laundry? And
no,
bills?
someone like I had a girl tell me that at work that when her dude has sex with her, she's thinking about laundry and it's like she said she
He's
don't
not
really
doing
enjoy
his
sex.
job.
What
There's
the
a disconnect
fuck?
somewhere.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
and
that's
I'm
crazy.
Damn. And I thought about, I'm like, I hope none of the women I fucked was thinking about that type, like their list of what they have.
If you're
to
not
do.
just hopping on top and you're actually taking your time and getting her in the mode of wanting to actually have sex, then she wouldn't be thinking about anything other than your dick. If you just hopped on top and you just doing it what it do, but get it, I mean, I don't know, maybe. I don't see myself being turned on and being like, I wonder what's going on with that laundry. Not when somebody really, not if somebody really like brought me there.
If it's mediocre sex, I'm gonna think about everything but the sex.
Got to.
But when it be given,
Yeah.
it's
These
sweep away
walls.
your whole life.
You don't even
All
think
your
about
problems like just melt away, and then like
Need that.
when I squirt, it be like powerful, and I just immediately go to sleep. And nigga, you don't gotta stay with me. You can leave.
I don't even care.
Just lock my door.
So do y'all feel like y'all ever stayed in situations though that was toxic because
Yeah.
the sex was good?
I stayed with my baby daddy for 4 years.
What's
Ain't no sex good.
what's the
enough for
longest you
that.
stayed with a nigga that was toxic because the sex was good?
I feel like it was deeper than just the sex though. Like me and him had babies together.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
yeah, like
so it
when
wasn't
there was
just
kids
the
involved.
sex. The sex, now that I look back, it wasn't even all that.
I'm a hopper. Like,
But it was great at that time in my life. Like he was one of the first men to ever make me come in his like, bro. Like he carried me upstairs and he just would fuck me good. Like it was amazing. But then he was a hoe. Everybody had the dick. I don't want that dick
They was
anymore.
getting the same treatment
Yeah.
you was getting.
But it's like I feel like women get tied up when they think that they can't get that dick nowhere else.
Yep. And
you
I had to
can.
learn
And you
it's
absolutely
better.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's that. I think when women are invested in the nigga.
No, but the thing, but it's like bitches do
They
get
tell
caught up in
themselves
the
like,
dick.
oh my god, the dick
This
though.
is-
Like, who
right.
else I'm gonna fuck? I only been fucking him.
Even when
and-
it comes to like the emotions and shit like that, like you're in love with them right now, and this might be toxic for me because I am such a like once I'm done, I go numb. I feel the situation out a little bit, and then it's so easy for me to just be like, You know what I mean? I put up with it. Go numb. I'm gone. There ain't shit. Once I'm done, there's no sex. I could still fuck you and still feel absolutely nothing. I'll get my nut off and then I'll be like, all right, like, thanks. Like when me and my baby daddy were first breaking up, he would get so pissed off because I would like I would finesse him into coming over. And it would be like, and this is when I was back in Idaho. I would like, he was living with his mom because I kicked him out or whatever. We were done. And then I would want some dick. And then I would finesse him into coming over. And he'd get so mad because then I'd be like, all right, like, I'll see you on such and such a day to drop off the kids. And he'd think like we about to be a happy family again. No. No.
I just wanted some sex.
No. I just wanted to have sex with something familiar that I didn't have to like get over and have conversations with and have dinner or whatever and listen to your stupid ass stories. Like, I didn't want to have to do any of that. But I feel like women do get caught up in it only because they don't think it's out there. The dick that you getting, there's 10 more of them out there.
Especially when you haven't even experienced a lot of sex. Like, you haven't had a lot of sexual partners, bro. They hold on to that shit like, I don't want my body used to go.
I don't give a fuck.
And I'm like, girl, at the end of the day, you keep on having bullshit.
You better break that.
Holding on to that nigga.
And that's why you ain't coming, because you need to break the pussy in. The fuck?
Your pussy don't even get wet for no more. You gotta spit start your shit.
I feel like women,
you don't like the nigga.
Women are very precious with their time. So like women, they take their time seriously because the time some you can't get back. So they invest their time. They choose wisely with their time. So like they know if they lead a nigga who dick they craving over or hypnotized by, they don't want to take the time to like really invest in another nigga.
What is the dick coming with? Does it come with emotional damage?
No, it comes with this. It comes with them fucking hella niggas to find that dick that they can be obsessed over again. They don't want to go through that. A lot of women are not up for the challenge to find a new dick. That's gonna have them hypnotized and have them like invested.
Right,
again.
but that's the belief, that's the false narrative that women play in their mind that there's no other dick out there like this. And it's like, girl,
I'm saying they don't want to take the work to find a dick.
Yeah,
they have to get fucked by
but at the
one
same
dick.
time, like, teach
Most of the
them.
time. You might get lucky.
Find a good size, find somebody you vibe with, and you can teach something everything. So it's like, you need to figure yourself out. If you can't teach somebody what you want, you need to figure yourself out.
Don't know how to masturbate. A lot of the women who be like, oh my god, the dick, don't know how to play with their pussy. Because I can make myself squirt more than a nigga could. So I don't give a fuck if the dick good and he toxic. I don't give a fuck now because I could just cut that nigga off and go fuck myself and be happy and be coming.
And if you know what your pussy likes, then you can teach another nigga that.
Exactly.
If he's teachable, and if he's not teachable, then you don't need to be with him.
So y'all ever find yourselves like subconsciously letting a nigga with like great dick getting away with a little bit more shit than a nigga who might just have okay dick and you tolerate him?
He has a time limit. As soon as I feel like you want some fuck shit, there's a ticking time in my head. If I feel like you trying to get over on me on some fuck shit, yeah, you might think you're getting over, but there's like a ticking time, like a little timer in my head. Tick, 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 tick.
Let me ask you this.
And then as soon as I'm done, it's not even that it's for the dick. It's just because let me see how stupid this nigga is. Let me see how willing he is to lose me. Let me see how many times he's going to try me on some dumb shit. And it's like, all right, there's that one. Oh, let's have this talk. All right, there's that one. Let's have this talk. All right, nigga, never mind. Ding, 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 ding. Like, I don't know. Like, but that's maybe because I've already been there and I've done that. Don't do it. Like, there's just too much out here. You can teach somebody. Learn yourself so then you can teach somebody. Somebody's really vibing with you. If a man is really vibing with you and you know what your pussy likes, it is a teachable dick. You can sit there, you have conversations, you guys can love on each other, rub on each other, watch videos, and figure it out. We are learning human beings with brain cells. Don't sit there and think that this one dick is just end-all, be-all dick. I feel like that's just a...
We do ourselves such a disservice.
Yeah, it's like, come
by
on.
acting like that. And the same with me and that pussy. It's like, dude, her pussy was good, but there's other pussies out here, and you so stuck on her pussy that you not trying to even explore nothing else because she treats you like shit.
You gotta teach her to grip your walls the way you wanted to. But no, what I was saying,
like, I done had some niggas teach me some tricks I didn't know about.
Exactly.
But no, I feel like a lot of women don't want to, I guess, feel like a quote unquote hoe because they hop from dick to dick to find that one dick.
You don't have to hop from dick to dick. That's why women should be selective about who they're fucking. Like, you should, but you also need to know yourself to know who you're gonna vibe with and whatever the fuck. And also, we're in 2022. Who's really feeling like a fucking hoe? Come on now.
Yeah, no, that's true. But I'm saying a lot of women don't want to put their vaginas through that.
What do you? But that's also a
niggas,
false narrative. Your vagina is not being put through anything. It is made for this. It is made to fuck, and it's made to push out babies. But you need to look at it like that. The false narrative are pussy's worn out, or pussy this, or pussy that. Our vaginas are a muscle.
That's what make women not want to be sexually liberated, because we feel like our pussy gonna fall off. No. Meanwhile, why niggas always want to say, "Oh, that nobody's wifing a hoe." Or making a whole housewife. That's a cap.
That's very cap.
Because they want a woman who can please them sexually. Because that's the reality of it all. Everybody want to be pleased. So if I'm fucking with a man who can't please me 9 times out of 10, he ain't had a lot of sex. Mm-hmm. Because he had a lot of people to fuck to be able to learn new tricks and learn different shit and figure out what work on different body types and different shit. Meanwhile, a nigga who has had sex with a lot of different bitches and been fucking since he was however old and shit and done did all kind of different crazy shit, know how to eat my pussy like he knew my body. This our first time fucking. He just ate my pussy like he knew me for years. Yeah. Exactly. It's the same thing with a girl who know how to suck dick real good. How many dicks you think she sucked?
Yeah, for sure.
It had to be more than just one or two.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing. She knows how to adjust on the fly.
That's what I'm saying.
The narrative is played, so stop. It's not. I'm not even gonna like even fool around with the idea that there's women out there, because now it's 2022. Stop. It's time to stop the narrative. It's time to just.
The narrative is so ugly. And it's so patriarchal and white man. Mm-hmm. Like, it's giving power to the white man that we supposed to only just. Because meanwhile, in African tribes, there's queens who have multiple husbands. So to sit here and say, like, oh, well, women should just be with one man, and because at the end of the day, you don't want your pussy to be loose. That's why Kegels were made, and that's why the exercise, and you can do that. And
There's
you can squeeze
so many
your balls
exercises that you can do.
Like, that's why you can do that.
That's
when girls' pussy start looking all crazy and shit, it's because they didn't give a fuck about their pussy.
Mm-hmm. When you drive in your car, ladies, even if you're only having sex with one man, it could still get just as worn out as if you were having sex with multiple. 20. So it's like,
especially fucking other bitches.
Having vaginal wall health. That's all about knowledge. That's all about read a book. That's all about follow a couple of OBGYNs on TikTok and on fucking Instagram. Mm-hmm. That has nothing to do with how many fucking niggas you fucked or how big their dick is or whatever. Yeah, if you fucking a big dick on the regular, you gonna have to do a little extra. Like some little extra, some Kegels. When you driving to work or you driving to wherever you going, you better, listen to that one song.
Let it out for 3. Suck it out for 3.
I just did 10. I just did them right. But it's not.
You can do Kegels and nobody will ever know.
Never.
How would they know?
Never.
So women like getting stressed out.
I mean, yes, the feeling of being stressed out is fun.
But
if you like that feeling, you better keep rejuvenating your pussy by doing some Kegels, doing those things in the fucking gym with the damn weights where you go like this.
Take you some baths and
tighten
nice herbs and things like that.
What did Mike say?
You gotta get with a group of women who's going through the same thing you are. When they have like a group, they talk about in a circle. Like my coochie got stressed out on this date, and I'm trying to get it back to the size it was. And you get a group of women who going through the same shit you going through.
You can't put me in.
Y'all go
you had a baby.
Y'all go do Kegels together. Like maybe she might know a better position of doing Kegels.
But just like how women's pussies can get stretched out, niggas' dicks don't get as hard.
Exactly.
That's true. Yeah. And,
you've been fucking since you was 13.
Yeah.
You're 35.
They said it's all worn out.
All
tired of fucking.
They should hurt.
Ain't you tired?
Just fall in there.
You ain't got no stamina no more.
You want me to get hard still? It's kind of just lumping in there.
You used to look so good when you was 24.
So let me ask you this. So if y'all fucking a nigga, right? Mm-hmm. And he fucking the shit out of you, like it's good. Like it's great dick, all of that shit. And say, sometimes from time to time he might piss on the toilet or on a toilet seat and might forget to flush the toilet. You don't think your tolerance?
I'm on your ass.
I'm about to say I'm gonna
you
tell you that
shit. You can be on his ass.
I'm on your ass.
Yes, I'm telling you.
When you be on his ass,
I'm telling you.
Do you feel like you would cuss a nigga out more who's giving you like okay dick?
I don't give a fuck. I
don't give a fuck about
dick. You are a grown ass man. I don't care about dick. You're a grown ass man.
But I'm saying, I feel like subconsciously
a nigga who dick big, he can answer my text messages a little later.
But he can't piss on the seat.
He can't piss on the toilet seat.
Not to piss on the seat. Not to piss on the seat, but I'm saying like
he could forget.
Like maybe he made a mistake to put the juice back in the fridge.
No, the nigga
shit like that.
The
What
dick
fuck
don't
you
got
even-
nothing to do
First
with
of all,
that.
why would you even in my fridge? Like,
No, I'm saying y'all in a
inside
relationship. Like y'all, yeah, like you're in a
I don't know
relationship.
though. You acting
Nigga,
up.
hold on, wait,
I ain't
that's
gonna get
crazy.
The
A
dick
nigga
ain't
you in a
got nothing to
relationship
do
with
with
can't
that.
go
I'm
in your
gonna get
fridge.
annoyed regardless.
Oh, we breaking up off top.
No, I didn't
I
say we
would
was
be
in a
afraid-
relationship,
I
but if
forgot
a
my-
random,
oh, this
if a
relationship
nigga
is over.
I'm just fucking
This
going in my
is
fridge,
over.
like, what the fuck is
The
wrong
fuck?
with you? You is not you not gang.
I can't get a
You
Coke.
not gang.
I feel like it's
Pepsi?
for me personally, it's mainly based off of if the sex is great, you're gonna have me a little stigmatized over some things, but it can't just be great sex. It has to be like, how
gotta
are you
be
treating to
respecting me
me?
and
How are you talking to
speak
me?
to me
Are you
clean.
adorning me? Are you affirming me on a daily basis? Are you teaching me? Are you
about to
loving
put this
me?
spaghetti
Are
up.
you know what I mean? There's so much more that then I would look over like the smaller shit. But if we are in a good full-fledged relationship and you're doing all of those things, it can't just be good dick. It cannot. That's just too. I can get good dick anywhere. I can find good dick anywhere, and I can teach it to do what I need it to do.
Right.
And if more women looked at it like that, you would be in a much better place, ladies.
But I know you said you've been in a relationship before where you never had an orgasm. So like if
Exactly.
you was in that relationship.
I
for
said
a
that to
minute-
her just a minute ago.
Yeah, so you was in a relationship for a minute. So I feel like
it was
at that
the other
point-
stuff. It was other things. It was the
Nick.
friendship. It was
Nick.
and a lot of times it was probably when I was young and stupid, and I just
Nick,
sometimes
Nick.
just
Did he
like to
pussy
feel
good?
close. Oh yeah, most of the time.
Nick,
For real.
I'm
The only
knowing.
time I came is because I got until I was about 25 or 26. The only time I would actually have an orgasm is from getting head, and most of the time I could teach them how to give me great head. And that was it. They would eat me out, and I would come from off of that, and then we would fuck.
A lot of niggas can't eat. Like, they be pissing me
Yeah,
off when they
like,
trying to eat my pussy. Cause
Yeah.
why you being rough, bitch?
So why are you everywhere but the clit? Stay on
Be
the
fucking gentle. Like, don't.
the build up, right? Like y'all don't want them to
Beard
lick
all
around the
inside.
clit and
Not the,
get
but
to
yeah,
it.
it's the build up. But then after the build up is over, then stay on the clit.
don't
There's no reason to get it because once you break contact, then
Now I
there's
gotta
no more.
start
Now
all
I have
over.
to start over again. So if
Yeah.
you're breaking
If
contact,
I get off the clip for 1 second,
Hurting
that make you
feelings right
start?
there.
yeah,
Oh,
you
wow.
got to start over all over
That's
again.
crazy. Oh,
So it's
shit.
like you got to stay on. You build it up and kiss and all of that stuff. But
Stay
once
on
you
it
get
after
on the
that.
clit, then you stay on it. And the only time you should even be breaking contact is to ask her how she likes it or if what you're doing is okay.
And even when you talk, keep your lips on the coochie.
On the-
Yeah,
You feel
keep it
me?
on the coochie so
At
then she
least
gets
you
to the
hear
vibration.
Niggas got
At least your tongue.
niggas gotta have a
A
stiff
little.
neck for
Ooh.
this shit.
You know how many times bitches came off of just me like looking up with my whole mouth still on the vagina and being like, "Is this how you like it?" And then she's like,
Whoa. Whoa, you're experienced.
Bitch, you know some things. Can we keep her? Look at her.
"I'm here for good."
But no, I do feel like women and men stay in toxic situations because of the sex. Because it's like, all right, even though we arguing, we fussing, at the end of the night, I know what I'm gonna get or whatnot. Now I feel like if you're doing all that fussing and arguing,
That's when they fuck you when you mad. You gotta fuck them out the mad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Take my apology. That's one of them types. If you doing that, then that's
Ooh,
exactly.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Sex.
I just had a
different.
motherfucking flash.
different.
Damn.
See,
I got this
feel
one
like-
nigga who I just argue with. He from California. We like the same height with a short ass. He like to argue. Oh, he like to argue, and we just get to talking shit to each other. And he get to choking me, and I be pushing his ass back because, like I said, we same height.
I ain't no weak
We
bitch.
just get to fighting, and it be like we like cat and dog in that bitch. It just rawr.
Super. That's called primal. I love when you can tap into like that primal
Ooh, I
energy.
feel like an animal, feel like a fox or
for
something.
real.
Bitch, just a tortoise in the hair. I'm gonna be the
You
hair.
just smack a nigga on the
One
back
more
of the
day,
neck.
man.
Yeah.
One more day.
Fuck
One
you.
more day.
feel like going to
One day.
Discovery Channel. It's a documentary being
Yo,
made.
they get on the pussy like,
These animals.
You be like this, grinding on
right? You don't even care if he's breathing
Like,
sometimes.
God.
You're just like, ah.
They making me sad.
Maybe
I'm about to cry.
Yo, been there.
And then when you suck in his dick, he grab the back of your head.
Yo, and you
shoves
want
his
to
dick down your
die?
throat, and
You
be like,
want to die?
Y'all are so selfish.
You're like, yo, I'm about to see Jesus, but I
Y'all
like
can have
it.
sex right now.
You can't.
I got till tomorrow.
Oh shit. She getting over here juice
Well,
box.
Can't have none either.
Gabs is all juice
I gotta
box
go home
over
and
here.
touch myself.
Man,
Well, listen, you can
I'm
create.
geeked. I'm feeling good.
You can create
You don't got no. You don't got one of them
Y'all over
thrusting
here, he
Theos.
gonna grip me up like this. I'm like, oh, he is gonna grip me up like that, ain't he?
You ain't got one of them thrusting Theos at home. You got. I'm sure you got a couple
I don't give a fuck
vibrators. You
about
got
none of
some.
that.
She don't know that. She gonna do
Fucking
real shit. Hey,
Yo.
meanwhile, I'm finna go see my robotic buddies tonight.
For real though.
Did you give them nicknames?
They be putting my
Oh,
ass.
I got a rainbow one though. I call him Mr. Gay.
Yo, I be dropping the kids
It's
off
rainbow.
happy as fuck
Mr.
sometimes. Like,
Gay.
So I can fuck myself.
Right. I be fucking, but my dumbass, well, not dumbass. No, let me not even say this. Do this, ladies, especially if you're a mother. When you drop them kids off and you know how you stressing, like
It's
they
gonna be
leave
some
the house a
bullshit.
mess, da-da-da-da. I have ADHD, so I have to make everything a fucking game. So it's like, you know what I'm going to do when I go home? I'm going to smoke some weed. Then I'm gonna drink some coffee. Then I'm gonna wash the dishes, clean the floors, and then vacuum, and then pick up all the toys. And then I'm gonna reward myself by fucking myself. Like, and then you just, I don't know, it just makes it a whole fucking thing.
It does.
Like, it's like this
It
whole
definitely
fucking, it's self-care at the highest.
It's a reward.
It's like a
system.
reward,
The
yeah.
sickest part,
And
I'ma
then when
end
you
up
get
I do that with weed. I be like, before I smoke this other blunt, I'm gonna clean up the kitchen and start
Yeah.
dinner. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like this
And then
reward
after I do
shit.
that, I'm gonna go downstairs and play with my
Let me
coochie when I
ask
put
you
the
this.
kids to sleep.
Do y'all believe in giving head on y'all period? Do y'all have a problem?
It
with giving
depends.
It depends.
On who it is and if I love them that much.
Yeah, like if I'm uncomfortable.
Because bitch, I want to come and stuff too.
Right.
But you can't. You
I be horny as fuck.
I could come.
Be horny.
Yeah,
as
That's
fuck
why I
on
just
my
stay to
period.
myself when I'm on my period because I can masturbate alone and I don't gotta worry about a nigga being like, oh, it's blood there.
There's all this blood.
Yeah, but
And most of the time, blood don't even be coming nowhere.
I'm gonna put
I
my
can
pussy-
fuck myself with a whole ass dildo and there is no blood in sight.
yeah, but like some niggas, you know. So for the niggas who don't want to fuck on their period, y'all have no problem like giving.
Like,
them
now
head
that I think
on
about
their
it.
period.
I do.
Facts.
Like I
It
said.
just depends on where I'm at. Like
It depends on
how'd
how
you-
I'm feeling.
Yeah.
If I'm drunk as fuck and I'm feeling like I want to give
even
you
hear the
that
question.
because you deserve this today.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you was rubbing my cramps
I
and
was
shit, and I
saying,
know I
you
can't.
have a
Exactly,
problem
because
giving head
I
on
mean,
your period.
technically, when you're on your period, that's like your time to like be nurtured and like coddled and things
Right,
like that. How much of that did you do it, or was it just like, oh shit, you're on your period?
Well, let me get some
Life
head.
goes on. Like, you know what I mean? And meanwhile,
Like, if
my
you didn't bring me
stomach
no pack
hurts.
of
You gonna
snacks,
have
first of all,
Yeah.
let me
That's
be,
alright.
this the criteria. If you didn't bring me no pack of snacks, you didn't bring me some type of
Like, that's what she
entertainment.
figured it out.
Yeah.
If you didn't cuddle with me and rub my
Oh,
stomach
yeah,
You
yeah.
something.
and feed me a good ass meal outside of the
I'm
snacks.
not gonna suck
Look,
your
a
dick.
little of this right
I'm
here.
supposed to suck your dick. I'm in pain. I'm bleeding.
That go a
I'm
long
You didn't bring me no
uncomfortable.
strong painkillers.
You didn't do nothing
the
to
ones
like
your grandma got.
yeah,
Pamper.
something.
I thought women like I thought I heard some women say like sucking dicks like a coping mechanism. Like it can help y'all
Who said
feel
that?
better. Like if y'all
That's
going
her
through a
fucking
tough
problem.
time,
Don't bring that over here to me.
yeah, like
Who
if y'all
said
going through a tough time, y'all in y'all period, y'all emotional, whatever.
That's
I feel like-
sex. No, sex.
I-
Orgasming will help me. Coping would be like actually having an orgasm.
But
I'm cool on
I feel
that.
like
Cool
I
off
read
it.
something somewhere where like women giving head on their period. You know what I'm saying? It can help out with the period to where y'all relax more. It's like let a nigga shoot up. And,
No. That's actually that's
You gotta let the nigga
penetration.
nut
You
in
have
you
to
too?
nut in you. No,
Swallow
yeah.
is swallow.
If when a man
Swallow, not
comes in
swallow, I
you,
meant swallow.
it like triggers something in the uterus, like calms it down.
not the, you up to the mouth. You have to swallow. Like
No,
when you on your
that's
period.
not a thing.
On your period.
That's not a
You
thing.
gotta-
You can go to hell.
No, that's fucked
You
up.
go right
You
there.
gotta swallow that though.
If a nigga,
Like, what, nigga?
if y'all in y'all-
Okay, where the fuck did this shit come from that men supposed to get all this shit on our period?
Right. For
Just
real
leave me
though.
the fuck alone. That's what
I be seeing all these
So y'all
niggas
wouldn't-
on
so y'all
Instagram
wouldn't be
giving
mad if y'all
period
nigga watching
prizes
porn?
and period gifts and
while y'all on
shit.
your
Like
period,
I be
you're not
No,
gonna
watch porn, beat off. I don't give a fuck.
I'm like, I don't give a damn.
I'm in pain.
I don't give a fuck.
You know what a period feels like? It's like you're being punched in the
Let me
stomach
crunch your balls.
over and
Like, let me
over
just crunch
again.
your, grab your balls and twist them.
Yeah, and you expect me
Like,
to bend over and give some head off
All night
cuff
With nails on.
for nothing?
What if I put a pillow
With
on your
nails on.
stomach? Like
Shut
I put
the
a
fuck
No, get away from me. No, you didn't bring me no chocolates. You didn't bring me no squishy stuff to squeeze. You didn't make me feel pretty or
You ain't
whatever.
give me no
You just
teddy bear or
here.
nothing.
You
Damn.
just here and
A
expect
bitch
me
is
to suck
having
your dick.
contractions.
I'm
You
glad
don't
that
give a
shit's over
damn.
in 4 days. Jesus Christ.
No, it's a what? Well, mine's about 4 or 5
4
days.
days.
That's how you
4
feel.
days.
It's only 4 days.
4 days.
Yeah, I'm
days of
blessed.
Torture and
But it still
terror
hurts.
Let me
and
see you go
pain.
Let me punch. Come here.
Exactly.
She said, come
And
here.
just let her keep going though. Let her keep going. Just,
Yeah, and just keep not just one time. It's just boom.
You ever had a booty hole cramp? nigga. Bye.
Booty hole crap.
That should be all up in the ass.
The little back in the booty hole, like, oh gosh, shit.
Niggas be like, what's wrong with you?
Nothing. Just
I'm good.
they think you got on the vibrating panty or some
Like,
shit.
y'all got mouth on the dick.
No.
Stop trying to make this shit about you. It ain't about you. It's about us.
He's helping.
No, he's not.
So if his dick was soft, you're not helping. I agree that if his dick is soft, you
sit there and rub my back.
I don't want your dick on me. Move away. Just go to fuck the hell.
Y'all like dicks when y'all on your
Just
period?
go to fuck the hell.
Y'all be hornier when y'all. I heard.
Man, if we ain't fucking on my period, I don't.
Yeah.
Instead of fuck away from
you're not trying to like pound
like,
the pain away. Leave me alone.
We could even do a little anal.
I want a little.
It's already
you ain't trying to do that.
I don't want to come with an uppercut. Like it's already
what you
mean? It feel
that shit feel good when you go on the inside and it's like, girl, and just start.
Or you could just fuck me in my ass.
Are y'all telling them like plain?
No.
I like that though.
Recently,
not me.
Recently, I did that and it was a good time.
It was a great time.
I tried it, man. I tried it. I tried it a couple times. I just can't.
I found that
lube.
we had a really great lube, and you know what I did though? I had to tell my every body cell. I said, all my body cell, you better fucking relax, and I literally just laid there like a noodle.
Take me out.
Yeah, and I had to like relax every fucking.
Okay, I rolled dick in my butthole for the first time.
You have to calm down.
Wait, say that again.
I rolled dick in my butt for the first time.
How you roll it?
I rolled it.
Oh, you rolled it.
In the butt.
See, I told him. I said, don't go in and out.
Yeah, I said, kept it in there.
I was like, keep it in there and like come out a little bit, but don't be coming all the way out and then go.
I had a slow stroke. I knew I couldn't go.
I was doing anal training for a little second, so that kind of helped.
I knew we was in the training stages, so like I ain't want to go ham. So like I was.
No, I be going ham now. Like we wrestled the other day, so probably like 2, 3 weeks ago. We came over and he wrestled. We was talking shit over the phone and shit to each other. I'm like, boy, because when I see you, it's on site. Whoopie. All this shit. So he got there and shit. He grabbed me by my neck and shit, being all aggressive. I said, oh, motherfucker. So I grabbed him back, motherfucker. Ain't no chump ass bitch. So then he like pushed me against the damn wall. I said, damn. And then he tried to like touch my pussy, and I was like, we can't even do nothing. Like I planned on just sucking his dick real good, cause I'm like, yeah, I'm finna get these pants down, so I get to trying to unbuckle the belt. He didn't know I was a professional unbuckle butter. I said,
this shit is easy to me. This shit is too easy,
nigga. I unbuckled the belt. He like, oh, what the fuck? I get that zipper. So I'm trying to pull his pants down. He got his legs open wide as shit, so I can't pull them motherfucking pants down.
You take it too long, bro.
So then we wrestling, full ass wrestling, y'all. So then we go to the other side. He pulled my whole butt out, like
you
I'm
have
about to
primal kink.
I really think that's what it is.
Do.
I think I'm gonna start.
He like pulled my whole butt out and like.
I think I'm gonna start a fight tomorrow.
He spit in it and he fucked me in my ass.
He spit in your ass.
I'm gonna start wrestling with you next time. We gonna eat. We gonna eat. We gonna get the kids to bed.
She like
I'm just gonna punch you dead straight in your chest, bitch. I'm gonna punch you so fucking hard, huh? And your coochie better get wet as fuck. Your coochie
I'll be
better.
like, what the fuck?
I actually got like a wrestling.
I'll be like, damn, what
funny?
I jump the fuck up like,
I'll be like, yes.
I actually got a wrestling.
Imagine like, full force butter, all that titty and all that ass flying at you in the sky, bitch. I'll be like.
They got porn like that where they wrestle in oil, I think, in the octagon.
I'll be like this.
They wrestle, then they fuck. It's like they wrestle for
whoever won, whoever got the most points, they get to fuck you.
Yeah.
I would do a video.
And that's funny, bro.
I would definitely do a video.
But no, I got like a wrestling belt because I was Stone Cold Steve Austin at my job for Halloween, and I got like a wrestling belt.
We could
y'all can wrestle
that
for like
shit.
the championship.
I
literally got a championship.
I got a bedazzle belt. I mean, a bedazzle.
Yeah, like I got a champ. It say WWF.
That's funny as fuck though. That's hilarious.
It's a red belt. Y'all can wrestle.
Because that's just funny.
Like pin each other down. One.
I don't know. Like I never even thought about it like that. That I had a kink for that type of shit. Though.
It seems like
he was like, I know you ain't just wrestling. He was like, you low key got some work to you too. Like, cause I really was in that bitch wrestling that nigga. Like he got on my back and I flipped up. He like, man, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, yeah, this that type of party, nigga. You ain't never been no bitch that was gonna wrestle you for the dick.
I'm strong.
Give me the meat.
It's that time.
Yeah, these 2 hours went by fast.
Yes, it did.
It definitely went by fast.
My fat ass been thinking about spaghetti.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry too. I gotta eat
Gyro
something.
George.
Yeah, Gyro George.
I don't want to go there. Let's go to France.
I guess we can go there.
Unless do we want to go home? We gotta work.
Yeah, well, we'll find some food somewhere. But
all right.
Appreciate Butter coming back on the show.
No problem.
Back to back. We had such a good time with her again.
She might be back next week. I'm about to be like, yeah.
Hey, yo.
You gonna wrestle her to come back?
Like, that's what we fighting for?
I'm getting there. I'm in the slow game with Butter.
Look, I'm sorry. Because last night, I just kept looking at you. You was talking to me. I'm looking at your lips just like.
I remember one time y'all had each other hands like y'all was listening to each other's heartbeat. I don't know if y'all was feeling titties or listening to each other's heartbeat, but it was like
titties. We were feeling titties. Like I'm in a slow game with Butter. I'm not gonna rush this. It's a slow burn. It's a slow burn.
It was titties.
When you cook butter, it takes time for it to cut and melt.
Exactly.
So you gotta wait for the butter to melt. The butter gonna melt.
We're gonna build this friendship.
So when you throw the shit in there, like, shh.
Yeah, it's sizzling at that point. You gotta wait till it's sizzling.
But it was so fun though. Like I was just like, yeah, this is a vibe. Then we went and danced. Y'all didn't understand shit. We just was like,
they said
this is our song.
You thought we were mad or something.
He was like, I thought somebody grabbed one of y'all asses.
No, yeah, cause I'm thinking somebody. No, cause y'all was walking. And then we all had to look back at somebody. I'm like, oh, damn, we about to get kicked out. Because I thought somebody grabbed one of y'all asses. I'm just like, damn, why niggas got to be on some bullshit? And then I come, me and Janae looking for y'all, and y'all dancing. I'm like, oh, okay, they having a So it's like a relief. Because at first I thought
that
some drama.
Drama. We was like, where's the dance floor at?
It's like
right
the one song they played that night where I was like, all right, this is worth using a little knee oil on. So
we were trying to find a room to like read the Holy Bible.
Me and Butters have already discussed we are gonna have partners. We're gonna bring. We need like just pairs and come and we watch each other fuck. Yeah. Fuck it. You know what I mean? We don't want to see the Ohio whites fuck no more. No. We gonna get some couples that we don't mind seeing.
Look, I'm talking about nigga fuck.
Yeah,
nigga
like
fuck.
Fuck it. We might as well. Like if you bring your fucking people and whatever
you
other couples we can
to link with your crew and we can be cool.
It just can't be. They can be friends, just that's not too close of friends. So it make it unweird to see each other fuck. But we're gonna make that a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go one of these days, one of these Saturdays. Go January 28th, right? I think
January 28th. That could be a good date after the holidays. We recoup from Christmas and spoiling our kids and all that shit,
and then spoil ourselves.
Exactly.
With the fruits that we deserve.
I feel like the butter will be burned by then. Not burned, but melted.
Sizzling.
Not burned.
Not burned.
But brown butter good in certain shit though.
You know, you gotta make a room.
No, me and Jazz, we always have the seasoning. So
seasoning.
I feel
like Sauce Walker.
Yeah, you gotta season, but you can't just have plain butter. You gotta seasoning. That's where Jazz comes and just
salt bay.
Sprinkle me, girl. Sprinkle where to E40. Sprinkle. But like, this has been a hell of a show, a hell of a week. We definitely had fun with you. Even kicking it with you last night. That shit was dope. It's definitely cool to kick it outside the podcast. And that's why we want to go back so bad. But like I said, thank you for coming on the show again. And this has been another episode of the Dirty Talks podcast. This is episode 17. And we'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Peace out.
Actually, no, not 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll be in Miami.
In like 3 weeks.
3 weeks. I'm sorry, y'all. 3 weeks. I'll be in Miami.
Good night.
Good night.